NotebookLM. If you missed some of the workshops with Chayton, some of the AI workshops, this video will give you a quick overview, catch you up a little bit here, and then we also got another one coming out with some more insights and deeper tools on how to customize the interface. So speaking of the interface, just for my 5 seconds explanation, sources, chat and research, and studio. So I know you're busy. You don't have time to tinker in Google Slides and PowerPoint and Photoshop or Adobe Premiere and all this. So I'll let this do the work for you. Let it create some content and great research, and it's a great tool. So NotebookLM, I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to turn it over to my digital assistant over here. Thanks.
Welcome, I am Jeannie, Mr. Mac's AI assistant. Chetan Kapoor wanted us to give a brief overview of NotebookLM in case you missed one of his recent AI workshops. We know you are busy here at John Carroll University, and technology software interfaces seem to change every Tuesday just to keep us guessing. It can be exhausting, but don't let it raise your anxiety. Trust me, the software called NotebookLM that we cover today will help lower anxiety, save you time, and be your magical co-teacher. Really, I just think of it as a teacher's assistant who can speed read and is great for researching, organizing, and creating content for use in your class. Let's get started. You are advanced college level instructors, you love your subjects, and you love creating meaningful, highly creative assignments for your students. But you absolutely do not have the time to learn Adobe Premiere, wrestle with Canva, or tinker for hours making digital content. You want to teach and inspire, not become a video editor. Today, we are going to look at NotebookLM, and it is going to do all of that heavy lifting for you while unlocking a massive amount of creativity for your assignments. First, what is NotebookLM? The average person might look at it and think it is just another basic chatbot, but it is actually a complete research intelligence system. To put it in simple terms, it is like an incredibly smart teacher's assistant that only reads the exact books, videos, and papers you hand it. Its core purpose is to take a lot of different types of information, synthesize them together, and help you understand them deeply. The most beautiful part for educators is that it grounds its answers strictly in the sources you provide, which drastically reduces the chances of the AI hallucinating or making things up. Go ahead and log into NotebookLM through your Google Apps in the upper right corner of your Chrome browser or at notebooklm.google.com. Let's review the interface together. You will see your notebook thumbnails or list of notebooks created by you. Your page may be empty since you are just starting. Here we go. Click the plus icon to create a new notebook. I am going to open a notebook of a topic I have been researching, snake venom therapeutics. NotebookLM, it has a wonderfully clean and simple interface with 3 distinct panels. The first panel is for sources, the middle is for chat and research, and the right panel is a studio section for automatically creating custom digital content like custom audio podcasts, graphics, slideshow presentations, videos, quizzes, infographics, and much more. It is amazing. Look at this infographic made automatically in minutes.
That is wild.
Now I want to turn it over to my assistant Julie for deeper exploration of the interface.
Thank you, Jeannie. Let's look at the source panel. Once your notebook is created, it takes you to the source upload screen. This is where you feed your assistant and where the creative sparks begin. You can drag and drop PDFs, copy text, link Google Docs, or even paste YouTube URLs into the source window Get Organized. You can upload up to 50 documents at once for analysis. You can mix formats to create a 360-degree view of your topic, layering academic papers, industry blog posts, and recorded lectures. Imagine the dynamic, multi-layered assignments you can build when your core materials are this rich. Now the center panel, this is your chat interface, and it is your space for deep research. This is where you can chat directly with your sources, asking precise questions to dive deeper into specific concepts and pull out exactly what you need to design brilliant, thought-provoking educational assignments. Mr. Mac suggested something here, a crucial lesson from an old designer who has lost far too many files over the years. You must save your work. If you don't click the Save to Note button at the bottom of the chat section after a great interaction, that brilliant content will disappear because the system intentionally does not save your chat history for privacy reasons. So when you get a fantastic answer that inspires a new project idea, simply click Save to Note and look right over to your Notes panel to see it safely stored there for future use. Lastly, the studio. These buttons represent your automated digital content team. This is the studio section. Here the magic happens for classroom assignment creation, allowing your creativity to run wild without having to touch a single timeline or graphic design tool. Let's look at the best parts of the studio section, starting with the most engaging ones that will totally transform your assignments. Please tell them about this exciting section, Mason.
Max, Julie, hello, I am Mason, another AI assistant for the CDM. I am not trying to replace an instructor, I am just adding an added presence to the content. This audio review feature generates a custom AI podcast discussing your course material. This is such an interesting feature that allows students to listen to a chapter of material you want them to absorb. For example, while they are exercising. There are actual theories that show when people are moving around and listening to audio, it helps them concentrate better.
I have to be honest with you, when I saw the reading list for this deep dive, my first instinct was to check under my desk.
Pretty common reaction.
We're talking about snakes, and for most of us, snakes are firmly in that nightmare category. They're slithering, they're venomous.
Now, I'm not saying that students don't read anymore, but in the last 5 years teaching at 2 different colleges, I have seen minimal reading attempts, or at least the reading levels going down. You can design amazing auditory assignments with this. You can even give these AI hosts custom instructions, telling them to focus exclusively on specific debates or keep the discussion under a certain time limit. Video overview section is next. You can completely skip Adobe Premiere or any exhausting video editing tools. This feature creates a narrated explainer video with AI-generated visuals that are synced perfectly to the script and concepts from your sources. This is great for viewing assignments customized entirely by you. You are the director.
But what if the deadliest poisons on the planet also hold the keys to curing our most devastating diseases? We're about to explore the incredible science that's turning poison into prescriptions.
It's a wild
You
paradox.
can even give it a custom style prompt, like asking for a clean, modern design with a blue and white color scheme to match your creative vision. Reports and study guides. With a single click, you can generate a briefing doc or a study guide based on your readings. It will automatically pull out key terms, generate short essay questions, and even extract quiz questions complete with an answer key. Think of the time you will save, freeing you up to focus on the creative execution of your class. Flashcards and quizzes. If you want to build assignments that encourage active recall, the flashcard tool generates quick quanda pairs, while the quiz tool builds full interactive tests. The immense value here is that your students aren't being tested on general internet knowledge. They are being tested on the specific data you uploaded. Mind maps. For your visual learners, clicking Mind Map generates an interactive diagram showing exactly how the key concepts in your sources connect to each other. You can base entire mapping assignments around these visualizations. Slide decks. Need a presentation to accompany your new assignment? The slide deck tool automatically pulls information from your sources, structures it logically, and designs professional slides with clear visual hierarchies and supporting graphics. Also, Mr. Max favored the infographics. Look at this, wow! Most importantly, how do you use this and share it with your students to foster this new creative environment? Up in the interface, there is a Share tab. You can easily add your students to the notebook and control their access, giving them either full access or just chat-only access. You can even include a little welcome note and customize responses to students' questions in the chat interaction. What if you wanted your responses to be consistently based off your syllabus? Please experiment and share. This allows your students to interact safely and directly with the materials you have curated, turning a passive reading assignment into a highly interactive, creative exploration.
You just passed level 1 of AI with NotebookLM. Please look for our next video level 2 coming soon, where we get into a more customizing of the chat and content creation. Hopefully you will experiment now and get to see it does, not take you hours of tinkering with numerous software to design assignment content. In closing, remember you are now the executive director of your own studio for creating educational content. I think NotebookLM will bring back some fun to your creative design. Onward and go Blue Streaks.